she wanna do is get naked. Top flow, living life dangerous. Shawty wanna know if I'm famous. All of a sudden, now the bitch start changing. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, so no go. I don't wanna claim it. You for everybody, I'm so shameless. Don Julio on my cup, too faded. Make me wanna talk to every bitch that you came with. Smoking to my eyes, look Asian. Put it up on her way, she saying. I swear it look good on paper, but she don't even speak my language. I met two girls in this club tonight. All she wanna do is get naked. Met two girls in this club tonight. Top flow, living life dangerous. Met two girls in this club tonight. Tryna figure out which one I like. The small city girls too jaded. The famous hoes ruin my life. I met two girls in this club tonight. Swear they both got me hypnotized. Either one could ever be my wife, cause they gon' have me running for my life. Wonder how many we could fit in this blacked out Tesla. Girl, you look good already, you ain't gotta do the extras. Woke up in the mansion, I'm feeling too sick, I need a checker. I could tell by the looks that you messy. Them feelings in there, I just pray I don't catch it.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good, Boba Cat? How you feeling? Hello, Flashy. Hello, Boba Cat. How you feeling? Flasher, the motherfucking Dasher. Was good? X? Boy, X in here. It's late as fuck. Damn, who's in here? Who's in here? My boy High's in here. Damn, it is late as fuck. I really don't expect anybody to pull up. But y'all are here anyways. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? I hope y'all are doing good. What the fuck? No. Don't continue playing music. Actually, I'm playing a different song, but I'm gonna just lower it down. Officially done with finals. Ooh, yo, congrats. Yo, how you think you did? You think you did good? You think you passed? You think you valid or not? Oh yeah, and before you guys ask, these are suction cup marks to alleviate muscle pain. Like I had a lot of shoulder pain right here. Yo, fighter! What the
Fighter
fucking
underscore just
somebody? Oh my god!
You're so glad to react to Chaotix case files.
Holy
Show
shit!
girl.
Okay, you know what? You're dead ass right. I dead ass forgot to react to the Chaotix case files. I remember one stream like a couple weeks ago. I was gonna react to the animated version of it, but it wasn't like the full thing. The whole thing is like fucking 7 hours long, right? But yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch it. I need to watch it. Probably not today though, not today, because I already had like a couple videos that I was already gonna pre-fire and watch today, but those were not on the same list. This looks mad unappealing. Y'all think I should put the shoulders away? Do they not look that good? First watching the new MK movie and now a flash stream type shit. Yo, how was the new MK movie? Don't spoil that shit though. I'll slap the shit out of you and ban you, nigga. Today's a good day. That's valid. Bro. Yo, I found out that some random nigga used my audio on TikTok from mad long ago. The fuck is on your body? I did suction cup therapy on my shoulders to alleviate muscle pain. This shit, yeah, it's feeling a lot better now. SF6 gonna be better. You saying Street Fighter is gonna be better? Honestly, I think Street Fighter probably will be better than Mortal Kombat. But I do need to watch that new Mortal Kombat movie. I'm gonna keep it a $150, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it a $150. I thought those were hickeys. Nigga, what the fuck? You thought these were hickeys? What would give me these? Nigga, I'd have to fuck Birdo from Mario in order to get hickeys like this, gang. Look at this shit, bro. Mortal Kombat 1 was ass. I wouldn't say it's ass. I'd say it's decent. It's all right. It's not bad. It wasn't a bad movie in my opinion. I low-key need to rewatch it. It has been a minute since I watched it, but I kind of like the animated movies better. And the MC from the first movie won't even be in the second movie. Dead ass. I thought he was supposed to be the main character of the movie franchise. That's weird. Hickeys are not that big. Yeah, facts. Nah, yeah. I don't know why you thought these were hickeys. I'm about to say, like, what the fuck, nigga? Who am I fucking Squidward, nigga? All right. Anyways, we got some videos that we're going to react to and post throughout the week. You know, we've been going crazy on YouTube. So, you know, I want to keep that momentum rolling. High key, I'm going to keep it a buck. I was not going to stream today, bro. I did not want to stream today. I'm tired as fuck. But still, We're gonna get this shit rolling. We're gonna get this shit rolling, and we're gonna stream. Damn, holy fuck. So who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready to be in some YouTube videos? Episode 5 of the new Invincible was crazy. Yo! Nina! What's good? Welcome back to the streets. Yo!
Your flashy E.
How you been, Nina? Damn, yo, it's been a while since we talked. Yo, I hope you've been blessed. I hope you've been well. How's everything? How's life? How is life, gang? How is life? How have you been? How you been? Don't mind whatever the fuck these are, bro. These are suction cup marks. They're not hickeys like other niggas were thinking. They're not hickeys, gang. I've been okay. How are you? I'm amazing, gang. I'm blessed. We about to get some YouTube videos in. We're about to watch some shit. So here's what we got on the watching schedule that I browsed on the internet. On the shit. But yo, Nina, deadass, I hope you've been well. Hope you've been blessed. It's been a minute since we talked. Hopefully we can catch up soon. But yeah, so look, most disturbing crimes that happen in the Sonic community. I've been targeting like 2 other communities. Yo, the Gacha Life niggas got on my ass. The My Little Pony niggas got on my ass. And look, I'm a Sonic fan. Like, look, I got him right here. And I got Shadow with face down, ass up in the corner right there, bro. I'm a Sonic fan. I am a Sonic fan, bro. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. So I at least have to bring slander to my own community. Shadow tougher than Sonic facts. Yes, we have to. Now, word. Ill Christian. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this. Let me turn off the music. Hold up before I get copyrighted. Let's just get straight into this video. Also, I did want to play that Trees game. I wanted to play that Trees getting niggas tight game. Trees hate you. Hold up. Trees hate you. They have it on itch, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, it was on itch.io. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the demo in this shit. I'm gonna play the demo of this later. I can't blame you if you're having Shadow ass up face down, bro. It's Shadow the Hedgehog. Why not? What other position will I have that nigga in? Just drink a can of coffee? A can of coffee? What the fuck are you drinking coffee out of a can for, nigga? Can you play 5 Newfangled Nights once? Bro, I'm on the final now. I need to beat that shit, bro. Probably not tonight. Not tonight. We should do it this weekend. I want to do a horror game. I want to do a whole stream where I just play horror games, bro. Just straight. Horror. Not horror as in like slut. I mean horror as in like horror games. But yeah, nigga can. That's what I'm saying. What's good, Spike? How you feeling, gang? Tails would definitely be face down, ass up more than shot. Nigga, Tails is like. Hold up, bro. Yo, X, you want to repeat that, gang? You want to repeat that, nigga? You want to repeat that? Nah, nigga, you're fried, bro. You're fucking fried, bro. You could have said anybody else, nigga. You could have said Rouge. You could have said Amy. You could have said Blaze. Nigga, you could have said fucking Sally Acorn, nigga. No, you selected fucking Tails, bro. Tails is still 8 despite the age being removed from the Sonic channel. Nigga, he's a fucking child, bro. That nigga is like 10 years old, bro. Flash, I suggest you try Mulberry County in Roblox shit high quality. Yo, what are these Roblox games, gang? Yo, there's mad Roblox games that are just mad high quality. Yo, what's the look from everyone in chat? What is the most high quality Roblox game y'all play? Because I know damn well that there's so many Roblox games out there that are like AAA level quality at this point, bro. Say bye to college. Fuck nigga. That's funny as fuck. That was a terrible laugh, though. All right, anyways, let's get into this video. I was going to get into this. The Jadeon video with the hello nigga. I wanted to cover Smash Bros. Because we need a new Smash Brothers game. Let's be completely fucking honest. We need a new Smash. The Switch 2 is not selling. I didn't buy that shit. The only good exclusive on that shit is Tomodachi Life. That's it. I haven't played Bonanza. I haven't played World, but World got beat out by Sonic.
World got beat out by Sonic, my nigga. Let's be completely honest. We need a new Smash game. So I'm going to talk about this shit later, and I'm going to make it a video, okay? Okay, are you going to stay tuned for that? Are you going to stay tuned for it? Okay, you will. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you for locking in. Okay, anyways, we need more Sonic characters. Facts! Oh my God, I'm so tight. That Shadow was not in Ultimate. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm over here spazzing. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get into this because I'm trying to make this a video real quick. Okay, the most disturbing crimes that happened in the Sonic community. Okay, and we have the forefront of degeneracy, Chris Chan, in the front of the video. This man has caused irreparable damage to the Sonic community. All right, okay, so I know in my past couple of videos, I targeted the Gacha Life community. I targeted the My Little Pony community. Now it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning the gun on myself. I am a Sonic fan, and I know personally from firsthand experience growing up loving this blue little shit that this community is disgusting. The Sonic community is one of the most disgusting places that you could ever be on the internet. And that is coming from a Sonic fan. Not only because of Chris Chan. There are other disgusting niggas. There are several other disgusting niggas that I know about that I will not speak of, but will probably be spoken of later in this video. Anyways, look. I'm a Sonic fan. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know, I got Sonic right here. I got a Shadow plush face down, ass up in the corner of my room. So let's join in this humiliation ritual. And by the way, if you guys, these aren't hickeys, I was doing suction cup therapy before y'all comment weird shit. All right, anyways, let's get into it.
These are the most disturbing members of the Sonic the Hedgehog community, and as the video goes on, they only get darker.
Oh God!
Back in the
this is not
2000s,
Sonic. Damn, this nigga got into it mad fast. How long till you got 900 followers, bro? I've been at 900 followers for mad long, bro. I'm gaining subs faster on YouTube than Twitch. Yo, speaking of that, yo guys, whoever's watching on YouTube, come follow the Twitch. We're really close to 1,000 followers, and I would really appreciate it. You don't need to, but please do. I need it, please. I'm begging you. Why am I begging? I'm not a bit. Let me react to the video.
Since YouTube was a haven for reviewers, people used to review games, movies, and even other reviewers. Each reviewer had their own style of passing comments on the medium they were talking about. And it was around this
Wait,
time
the
that a
reviewers.
separate
Oh God, I see that camera quality.
reviewers appear, who can be broadly categorized under the
I see that camera
Sonic
quality. I know who this is gonna be.
YouTubers. And one strange and noteworthy YouTuber from that group
Wait,
was
who's this?
John Burris.
Oh, thank God! I thought he was getting into Chris Chan off jump. Woo!
Created the channel
Woo! Thank God.
Tip Plumber in 2010. The reason John deserves a mention in this video will be very obvious when one looks at the videos he actually made.
Can do better animations than them. I mean, what the fuck?
What is he screaming about?
Stupid. They better close their channel if my channel gets closed. That's not fair.
These videos, which were
Yo, it
supposed
would
to be
always be
reviews-
like those teenage white boys on the internet in the 2000s that would get tight as fuck, like angry as shit, and stand up straight like this. I'm tight as fuck. Oh my God! Why did they make Sonic's arms blue? And just be standing stationary, no emotion, nothing. That's that school shooter look.
turned out to be completely opposite by not containing any valid criticism. In them, John actually had a tendency to utter a slur or a curse word almost every 5 seconds. And this wasn't
I
even
might
done in
enjoy
the
his
most pleasing
videos
of
then.
ways.
Never mind. Is that a jar?
Since the videos themselves were of very low quality, in which the audio was distorted and loud.
Yo, don't tell me he was nutting on Sonic, bro.
And on the other hand, the video quality was also extremely low.
Why did you have to make this game so
There's no way he's mad about Sonic Adventure 2. This is possibly the best Sonic game ever made. What the fuck do you mean? Why would you make this game? Why would they not make this game? Dirt was good. How you feeling? Chill, their kids? What the fuck you mean they're kids? This is a grown-ass man. This is a grown-ass man talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Adventure 2 is a bad game. I could tell he's insane, bro. Put this nigga in a mental asylum, bro.
Coming to the review part of his
Damn,
videos,
is he in a
John hated
basement?
almost everything he reviewed.
Yeah, his parents must have locked his ass in there. Like, yeah.
obsession
That's
was
where we,
with
hey, don't go in the basement. That's where we keep little Timmy.
We don't interact with the little Timmy.
Sonic
Timmy
looked
doesn't
before
see
it was
the outside.
redesigned into a much more modern version. And in one of his videos, he had a lot to say about this new design.
Arms and legs are like noodles, and he's a green-eyed, ugly.
Wait, he was complaining about modern Sonic? Who?
With these opinions,
Ugly
he would voluntarily
hentai?
debate and
What?
fight with people online and would express how racist and prejudiced he was. Similarly, any other non-Sonic game would be treated very badly in his videos, and he once went as far as to destroy the CD of Spyro 3, a very popular PlayStation game about dragons. On
Wait,
camera
why
and
would you
posted
have the CD if you're that tight at the
on his
game?
channel.
Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, PlayStation's greatest. I mean, what the?
This made him a notorious YouTuber back in the day, and other reviewers started making videos calling him out on this behavior. If John were to do these kind of videos,
They were calling him out on this behavior. What were they doing? Like, hey, John, stop acting like that. That's not nice. You can't be saying slurs on the internet like that, John. Y'all gonna get Chris Chan all over again. Don't give him attention. That's the last thing he
in
needs.
this day and age, people might have ignored him as a troll.
Leave him alone like his parents did.
But back then, they all really took him seriously.
Mario to Plumber is very similar to Testes125. He bashes Sonic games for no good reason, except I consider him worse than
I've never played Sonic. Yo, ban that nigga.
Testes125.
And in fact, this was because he gave them a reason to believe he wasn't just a normal troll. In 2014, Nintendo released amiibo toys of their Mario Smash Bros. Franchise. And to put it simply, these toys were like
Did he
really
say
premium
Mario
stuff,
Smash
which had high
Bros?
demand. And so within minutes of their release, they were completely sold out. And one of the toys was that of the character Rosalina, who coincidentally turned out to be the character that John really hated. He even made a whole
Damn, this nigga hates everyone. What the fuck?
video in which he ranted in
Nigga
a
even hates Sonic.
detailed manner about how Rosalina was a bad character and how her design was just awful.
This is
What?
not
How do you not fuck with Rosalina, bro? When I was a kid, yo, Rosalina was like, nigga. I saw Rosalina how some niggas saw Jessica Rabbit, gang. I was like, damn, she's bad. I'm like, come on, bro, Rosalina.
not a Mario character. She was meant
she
to be
is.
a influence for the
What?
people that got off to her, who made her at the studio, whatever. And
The fact that he looked at a woman and immediately thought hentai, this nigga needs to be arrested.
she is also meant to push forth the
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44. Nina just built an app.
So we can all build that stuff?
Let me think.
Come on, lunch.
Oh, and I just summoned the fucking skip button, bitch.
Moan movement, which is just Japanese waifu characters talking in a bunch of moans.
But this would pale in comparison to what he would
Yeah. Wait. He has a box of fucking fuck.
Characters talking.
Is
in a
that what
bunch
that
of
says?
moans.
But this would pale
A box of fucking fuck. A fucking fuck.
in comparison to what he would do next. In the same year,
We got a Picasso
he
of
spent
our generation right here.
$4,000 to buy all the Rosalina
We
amiibo
love Base 44. Yo, ban him.
toys he could, not for reselling or collection purposes, but with the sole intent to reduce the availability of those toys, so that someone who was
Loud
actually a
mouth, nigga. My bad, gang.
fan of the Mario franchise would actually be able to get their hands on them. And he also made sure that this intent was known to everybody by posting pictures of himself with those toys. That's how much he hated
So he hated Rosalina so much, he bought out all of these amiibos to spite the people that like Rosalina. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, amiibos were expensive, gang. One of these shits, I think like on average they ran you by like $14, I think. $14. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even counting all that shit. One of y'all do it in the comments, please,
hated
bro.
anything modern about Sonic. But eventually, he actually ended up facing consequences for what he did, when one group of Rosalina fans was so angry with him that they literally doxed him by exposing all his private information.
Damn.
And they even hacked into all of his email
Yo,
accounts.
nah, Nintendo niggas are ruthless,
Leak my
bro.
Personal information,
Like 12 to
which,
14?
you know,
Yeah,
got my
bro.
Daily email for gaming hacked, which had my real information and location.
After all of this drama, John made a video which delivered a shock to a lot of people.
Like opinions such as or
Okay, this is like the third time he's brought up hentai, gang.
that it's an exaggerated factor, but I do believe characters like Palutena and Rosalina are designed for that core fan.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're designed to fit the role in the story. Just because they are women with dresses, it doesn't mean that
They are made for fucking Rule 34 artists, my nigga.
In the video, he admitted that everything he did on YouTube for the past
Holy
5 years had been an
dude.
elaborate lie just to rile people up. And the response to this was actually
So
quite
wait. So he was trolling the entire time. Masterclass.
since many people
Absolute
thought John was impressive
masterclass.
for pulling off something like this. Now, for most of the later parts of the 2010s, John would disappear, but he would make his comeback in 2023, now battling a little less for Sonic's classic design. At the same time as John, there was another YouTuber who was making reviews like him, but whose style was very different, and he would get into much more serious trouble because of this.
Damn. Hot chick
Amongst the
heaven.
multitude of reviewers who were talking about Sonic, Dylan Guptill, or Guptill89, clearly stood out from the others. Dylan was different.
Damn, he only
which
had
is
12 videos
all the
too?
other reviewers were acting out weirdly and wildly in their videos to get as much attention as possible. He was the one who actually seemed to review things in a very respectable and
Wait, so he
articulate
was normal?
manner. You don't find any of the
Wait, so
shouting
why
and
does it say
screaming
he
that
committed a
John's videos are
crime?
filled with. Dylan made his videos with a commitment and
What the fuck?
dedication that was spent upon ensuring his viewers got what they deserved.
When you don't script yourself, you sound boring with a lot of uhs, ums, and many pauses.
Apart from these reviews,
Fuck you, nigga. I just caught it straight! What's good, Cancerous?
his channel also contained his hand-drawn Sonic animation videos.
Gotcha this time, Sonic.
Oh,
Hey, what's
nah,
the
what
deal?
am I
Why
looking
can't
at?
you just go bother someone else?
Overall, while Dylan was honest
Hey,
with his
you know what? He's creative and I fuck with that, bro.
work, people started to find him slightly pretentious. And this opinion was strengthened more when Dylan started criticizing other reviewers in his videos on the basis of their style of presenting their reviews. But this wouldn't really age well when he himself did a very stupid thing. To this day, there's one video of his that is always brought up in discussions about him. And that one is where he rates the hotness of female characters in the Sonic universe, which he also called...
Oh, this video is goated! Oh, this video is ball. I didn't know he made this. Oh, yo, this man deserves to be in the Internet Hall of Fame. This is like top 5 videos ever made. This is like top 5 videos of all time, bro. Classic. Top 10 hottest female Sonic characters.
Of females, the Sonic universe might also be classified as
hot
chick
chick
heaven,
heaven.
because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that it'll make you love the franchise even more.
On the surface, this might seem like some weird
Blaze can be in the Himalayas for hours.
YouTuber doing weird ratings, but it was more than that back in the day.
Oh yeah,
To
he's a
begin with,
legend.
rating
I don't
females
care what he did. I forgive him.
in the Sonic universe made Dylan seem like a
I probably shouldn't say that. I'm gonna retract my previous statement and
because
continue
Sonic
watching.
characters are literally anthropomorphic hedgehogs, and so this was as weird and controversial as it is now. Secondly, another important thing was that one of the characters, Amy Rose, was only in the Sonic universe,
Oh,
which
hell
obviously made people
no.
call
What the
Dylan
fuck?
a PDF file. And so at one point, the criticism and ridicule.
I mean,
was
I
so
wouldn't
bad
go
that Dylan
that
himself-
far as to consider him a PDF file, nigga. He probably just passionate about something. I wouldn't go that far as to
Bell
say
had to
that.
delete
That's
the
kind of
video
crazy.
entirely. But a few years later, he actually remade the video, this time offering an
This nigga made a
explanation
part 2.
at the beginning.
Now, I want to get one very important thing straight. There's nothing even remotely or quote about this list, and there never was.
Now, over the years, the opinions about him changed. People started to criticize
If
him
bro's
less
a
and less,
Diddy file, you're done.
and
Oh,
wondered
shit.
whether Dylan was someone who was
Almost
way
got
ahead of his
pre-fired
time,
on.
actually. And there are multiple
I think
comments
he
saying
was
so.
ahead of his time. This is some editing that you've seen in like modern videos. Like I can see like Scott the Waz like similarities, gang.
Like,
I know you goon to Rouge Flash type shit.
nobody can tell if Guptill
I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no. I've been telling y'all this. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm over here interrupting the video. Then niggas gonna comment, oh my god, why are you speaking over the video? Nigga, it's a fucking reaction. It's a reaction. Niggas be asking, oh, why are you pausing the video so much? Let me watch. Shut the fuck up. It's a reaction. Bitch. I'm sorry for yelling. I didn't mean to hurt your ears.
But unlike Dylan,
Shut up,
who
you loud bitch type shit.
denied loving
Sorry.
Sonic characters in a very weird way, this next man took his obsession to another level.
What the hell am I
Princess
looking
Sally
at?
is real. No, that's not a person.
That
in a
looks
costume.
like a dead
That's
body.
Sally Acorn in the flesh, and fur, and bone.
Picked a great mane, but your voice doesn't quite match it?
We have a fix.
VoiceMod gives you over 150
And it's the
lag-free-
skip button.
Sally Acorn was a significant character who appeared in the Sonic the Hedgehog comic series, published by Archie Comics. While Sally had
go to
considerable
comic series, by the way.
popularity through the comics, her real claim
Yo,
to
why
fame
did
was
Sally
during one
never appear
incident
in the
regarding an
games?
artist who was inspired by her in a very strange way. In 2009,
Damn,
a user
what the
named
hell?
Great and Dine posted an image to DeviantArt, which is a website for artists and art enthusiasts who talk about and post their drawings. Something like Reddit, but only for art. The image Great and Dine posted was a photo of a Sally Acorn life-size plushie. Now, while there are a lot
hell
of life-size
nah.
plushies, this one managed to grab everyone's attention because of
That
how
shit
real it
look a little too realistic.
Many people even thought that it was someone in a fursuit, before
Kinda
Great and Dine
does look
eventually
like that.
clarified that it was an actual doll. But there was actually more to it. On the surface, it looked slightly creepy, and people assumed that it must be one of those dolls that people use to have fun, if you know what I mean. People expected such a doll
I
to be
can see that as well.
stuffed with cotton or some fiber, but that wasn't the case here. This doll had a whole internal framework that eerily resembled a human skeleton, and this is where people lost their minds and started calling Great and Dine a creep and a pervert. More than the fact that he'd built such a doll, people were offended at the fact that he allegedly decided to do it with human bones. And they started flooding him with messages about how he was creepy and evil.
How did he get human bones? How did he get a hold of those
and naturally,
bones?
people started categorizing him as a furry, which further worsened his reputation.
You're
They were
furry! No, okay, so it's not bad that he got human bones or that he's making a fucking sex doll of a Sonic character. No, the worst thing is that he's a furry. Yo, back on the internet in like the early 2010s, if you were a furry, nigga, you're getting crucified, bro. Like nobody's fucking with you. Furries back then were like fucking black people in the 1950s, bro. Like the niggas are looking at you like, oh god, it's like racism but towards furries, bro.
kind of wrong.
I miss those times, facts.
Turns out, according to Great and Dine, it was all wood. In a message on his profile in which he was visibly frustrated with all the hate,
Wood,
he
wire,
wrote,
and putty.
Warning, by posting stupid, empty accusations on my page, you're openly admitting that you are a stupid moron. Okay.
Okay, Flash, don't do friendly fire on us black people. No. I was comparing the furries to like how racism was. Okay, that's a bad comparison. Let me shut the fuck up.
Time for all the brain dead little idiots who feel the need to express an unearthly compulsion to say something about me, having used a real human skeleton to make a doll. I have some very bad news for you. You do not possess free will. You simply lack that property of sentience.
Damn.
In another
Okay,
post, he went
talk
into
your shit,
details
gang.
about the
Talk your
materials he
shit.
used for the doll. While his skills and creativity impressed many, some were still in disbelief over what he did. They claimed he was sick for trying to create something.
I feel like people are more like shocked and not really impressed, but like surprised that he was able to do this type of shit.
Like that, while others didn't buy the not real bones thing. They claimed that he really did use actual human remains, and the ones who did
Gang,
believe
let's
him
be completely honest. He ain't use real remains. Gang, he probably used a fucking like one of those model skeletons they got.
still
in-
went on to
in
question why he
class.
would ever make such a thing.
What the blue F is wrong
Bro,
with
he
you?
made it
Nothing
because
comes
he
to
wanted to
mind,
get a
but
nut
thank you
off,
for your
bro.
concern.
Ignoring every
He
criticism.
wanted to get a nut off on Sally Acorn, bro.
God,
Hey,
Great and
bro.
Dine-
I'm not saying this is not disgusting and weird, but hey, this nigga put craftsmanship into this. I can't say he's not talented.
and went on to update the people on the Sally doll, which was clearly a project he didn't plan to stop soon. Once in a while, he would post pictures of Sally in inappropriate clothing, which wasn't well received by many. And when one user asked him why he portrayed Sally in such a lewd manner by giving her inappropriate and unnecessary organs and clothes, Great and Dine replied with,
I like them and lingerie. Simple question, simple answer.
and
See,
Great
I
and
told you, he just trying to get a nut off.
Dine might still be working on his doll, but for now, there aren't any updates. In September 2025, he gave a minor update about how he was working on a fursuit mask. This time, he crafted an almost real skull out of wood. But Sally wouldn't be
How the hell?
the only Sonic Universe character whose fame would be overshadowed by things her obsessive fans did. Even Tails suffered this.
No! No!
Is eating with Grim and the
No!
Character in this.
No! No, I don't want to live through this again, bro. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck, bro? We gotta see it through to the
Sonic
end.
Universe appears in both the Sonic video games and the popular Sonic television.
Viewer discretion is advised. There's a lot of fucked up shit that we're about to see. Click and scroll forward into the video if you don't want to see this shit, please.
Series in the United States. However, on internet forums such as Reddit and 4chan, Tails' name became less associated with the television series and more with a very sinister comic. This began in 2015 when a picture of Tails appeared on 4chan and Reddit. In this image, Tails was seen sitting on a bench in a park, and while it seemed totally normal, some reactions were quite different. People started responding negatively to the post, as if it was a sin to even look at this apparently normal image.
It is a sin! This entire comic is sinful!
It was actually a part of something that the majority didn't know about. So
no,
many
you don't need context.
users decided to do something.
Please, guys, if y'all are young, please click off the stream. Like, I'm begging you, please click off the stream.
Find the source of that image, and this proved to be a very bad decision. The source of the picture was a highly disturbing comic titled Two Babies One Fox, a reference to the infamous internet video Two Girls One Cup, about which the less said is better probably. Describing this comic in detail would get me absolutely banned.
Oh, thank God he's not describing it in detail. Thank God,
so
thank God, thank God.
Without going against
thank
YouTube
God.
policies.
Oh my God.
The comic starts with Tails sitting on a park bench and watching two kids playing. He seems to think of something devious and goes to interact with the two. After which he convinces them to come
Did this nigga search up the fucking comic for this video? He searched up the comic and downloaded the fucking images for the video.
All you do is go to this website, and
oh my God, guys, we shut everything down. We gotta go to this website to check the website traffic. Holy! I'm reporting this ad. How do I report an ad? 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 I don't know how to report an ad, so I'm going to give up.
With him to a secluded spot in the park, and you probably know where this is going. Once there, he basically performs unspeakable acts with these two, who are portrayed as if they are enjoying what is being done to them in the comic. And on top of it, Tails not only inappropriately interacts with them, but also does this stuff with quote-unquote
I'm skipping forward into the video. I'm not looking at this shit, bro. I'm not looking at it. No.
bench Tails. And this is the context in which the image appears on 4chan every now and then. Now coming to the authors of this comic, the title page tells us that it is Unistar and Lonnie, and
both of these niggas need to be arrested. Both of them need to be looked at. Their hard drives need to be looked at. And they need to be executed from this earth.
YouTuber called Camp actually found out about Unistar's Ink Bunny account, which is a furry art community. So you can only imagine what Unistar actually posted there. They posted more similar devious comics, and this is actually where the Tails comic first appeared. While this was all that was known about Uni, more information was available about Lonnie, who was active in the era of YouTube poop videos, which were videos in which scenes from different movies and shows were taken and edited in a funny manner. In fact, Lonnie, who was then known as Techer Audio, was actually a respected member of the Brazilian YouTube community, and the main reason
Scarlin, how are you doing? That you came at the perfect time. You literally came at the perfect time because you missed all of the bullshit that we just saw.
Was Turk Audio was because Lonnie's account on Ink Bunny had Turk Audio as an alternate username. But the drama got very real when Turk Audio himself commented under Camp's video.
This will never end. I don't understand why YouTubers are still milking this thing over and over with my misery. Nobody knows anything about my life and why that happened, just for views and money. That shows how people are horrible.
That shows how people are horrible. Not you making that disgusting piece of fiction. That doesn't show how you're horrible. Oh, my life is not destroyed because I have strong friends with me. Your friends need to be checked out. I don't need parasites and fake friends. Nobody wants to be. I wouldn't even want to be fake friends with you, nigga.
My life is not destroyed because I have strong friends with me. I don't need parasites and fake friends and people trying to troll me over and over. Do your silly content over someone you don't even know. Au revoir.
But unlike this one, this next case is not fictional, but as real as it gets.
I'll clarify that to me, it's not a...
Even though the Sonic the Hedgehog TV series aired for only 2 seasons from 1993 to 1994, it managed to stand out amongst other Sonic.
Cancerous, why did you refer? I was getting some clips and saw you live, wanted to pop in. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in, Scarlett. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been good, gang. I hope you've been blessed. I just witnessed some traumatizing shit. I've just got like something that I've hidden in the back of my head just got unearthed, and you hear it in my voice. I'm over here stuttering over my words. I don't. My brain is mush right
media
now,
of its time. This was because this series had a much more dramatic tone, which helped glue people to the TV screens while it played. But due to demand for other shows and sport events going on at the time,
what the fuck is on your arms, bro? Alright, look, so I have this cupper that alleviates muscle pain. It like lifts up the muscle, and it's like a suction cup thing. It helps with muscle pain. That's why I had this on.
had to be cancelled, and the show came to an abrupt end. While this termination went mostly unnoticed, it devastated some loyal fans, and one such fan was 12-year-old Richard Anthony Kuta, who was left with the longing for the series. Flash forward 10 years, the longing didn't disappear, but only became stronger. He joined newsrooms where fans like him met to discuss their obsession with the Sonic franchise. It was this time around the year 2000 that he first discovered a chat
glad I was never in these Sonic forums.
room called Fans United for SAT-AM, or Fuse. SAT-AM was nothing but another name for the discontinued Sonic series. SAT meant Saturday and AM referring to morning, meaning that this was the show that played on Saturday mornings. This nickname quickly became useful to many.
Yo, y'all remember watching Saturday morning cartoons, bro? For me, the shit that used to hit different, Kids Next Door, bro. I had to wake up extra early to watch Kids Next Door and Billy and Mandy.
For distinguishing this particular Sonic series from the other ones.
I see, what is the video called? Please, no. Scar, please don't. You don't want to traumatize yourself. Like, I just got traumatized. Please, I'm like, for your own mental health, do not look deeper into this, please. Nah. Send the hentai virus to their asses right now. That hentai virus needs to stay wherever the fuck it is, bro. I heard it's in Jersey. That shit better not come to New York, bro.
It's like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. In the chat rooms of Fuse, Richard would interact frequently with other Sonic enthusiasts like him. But unlike them, Richard went even further. This was because he was engaged in selling bootleg or illegal copies of the SAT-AM show online. He actually believed that doing this would contribute towards the possibility of the show's revival. But the people on Fuse didn't agree. They thought,
wait. Why are they getting mad at him for bootlegging, bro? Everybody bootlegs, bro. In GTA, allegedly, I don't do it, but because it's illegal and bad. But a lot of people do bootleg. I'm not saying that. If anything, nowadays it's morally correct to bootleg, bro. These companies are trying to take every single cent out of your pocket just for entertainment, bro. So, hey, pirate away, pillage away. I'm not saying to do it, but do it in GTA.
Something that only made it more difficult.
Oh my God, I'm goated.
For the show to be back on TV.
Community of FUS thought he was being far too radical in his approach, and that selling the bootlegs was sending the wrong message.
After some arguments between Richard and the other members of the community, he would be banned from the forum. However, this didn't stop him from creating multiple accounts, which would again be banned from the website. It went to such a degree that the company that created the show, Deke Entertainment, issued a cease and desist order against him. This whole exercise of Richard creating different accounts and getting banned was so frequent that the moderators even created a special ban user group titled Somniac is a Loser. After a lot of discussion, they eventually decided to give him the pass though and let him stay on the server, but even then he managed to botch it by deciding to take things into his own hands regarding the revival of the show. He claimed that he'd been working for quite some time on a SAT-AM movie script, which he pitched to Sega, the company that created Sonic, and surprisingly, he also claimed he'd received a response from them.
Hi Rich, I just returned from Japan, and we did discuss the Sonic movie, either for a theatrical release or straight to DVD. Sega Japan is considering several options on how to develop a Sonic movie or new TV show, and it's a decision that will not be made quickly. They do feel that a new project should be developed.
Damn, at least he was really shooting his shot to like make it in the big leagues.
As Sonic is considered a Western property. It's never been that popular in Japan. However, they've placed your idea in the pre-greenlit stage until you can submit the details regarding your place in the project.
Encouraged by the prospect of himself being the creator of a Sonic movie, Richard began talking about his potential project as if it was done and ready. He boasted in the Fuse forum and again ended up annoying the whole community. But very soon he would again be contacted by Sega, this time for different reasons.
I just want to make clear that Sega has not relinquished legal consent to you in any way to pursue the production of a Sonic movie, and it's not appropriate for you to suggest that Sega has done so. We've merely spoken about your interest in securing financing and producing a Sonic movie. You cannot represent yourself as the Sega-sanctioned producer of a...
Damn, so he actually had a chance. He actually could have potentially done or like even worked with Sega in some fashion, but he wanted to go on the internet and flex, and yeah, he fumbled that shit.
I want you to correct the situation immediately.
Don't block your
on
blessings.
the animation
Don't block your
forum
blessings,
and on your website and in any other forum where you've posted. This is not acceptable.
And this blunt message from Sega managed to silence Richard for a while, before he made his appearance by posting an update about his upcoming film. And as expected, there wasn't actually going to be any film.
I know I've been secretive about this for a while and even received backlash last year for it, but considering the recent events, I don't see the harm in coming clean. Sega of Japan finally made their response, but the situation is bittersweet. To avoid actually posting the entire email, I'll post an excerpt. I regret to inform you that we're already in talks with a third party for a production of the Sonic feature. We often receive an interesting offer for the Sonic movies, whether directly or through Sega of America.
Damn,
Sega of Japan are in talks with a third-party company regarding a feature film, but unfortunately it will not involve me. While some consider this to be the end of Richard's presence on the forums, some had more things to say. One user, Kyonex, noticed that Richard's design for some characters was plagiarized from his drawings. This was the design of the character Dr. Robotnik. When confronted by the artist, Richard decided to put the blame on the artist he hired to do the drawing, Rock. But Rock wasn't going to let this happen. In a long post, he admitted that Richard actually gave him Psyonix's design as inspiration. So being exposed by his own team left Richard in an increasingly...
Damn, he could have just owned up to it. He could have been like, yeah, you called me. I wanted to use your design. It looked cool. You could have been honest, bro.
It made him quit the forum. I won't be posting here anymore. But
good.
This announcement would prove unnecessary, as he would be banned the same day. But a month later, Richard would be back on a few other forums. But his chapter was mostly closed, until it wasn't. Thanks to a website known as Encyclopedia Dramatica, or ED. ED was created in 2010 by Sherwood de Grippo, who decided to archive all the internet drama. The kinds of drama range from trolling incidents to gore content. It can be described as Wikipedia on steroids, where you could find information about the online presence of some disturbing and very weird individuals. And one of these individuals was Son Manic, who was none other than Richard. And the most crucial information...
Okay. I think I paused it right before he was gonna get into a different section of Richard's lore, so I think let's continue.
What was included about him would be his obsession with wearing diapers, as well as his page in the diaper space. Richard belonged to a group of people who called themselves ABDL, which when expanded meant adult diaper lover.
Like age regressors, adult diaper lover.
There's probably no need for me to clarify anything further. As time went on, Richard would engage in discussions regarding topics such as which diaper company made the best diapers. But it is also very interesting to note the reason Richard gave for his obsession.
But I know there's a lot of confusion when it comes to ABDLs, but I'll clarify that to me, it's not a well.
How do you want us to believe that? Now, how do you expect us to believe that shit, my nigga? Yo, Robbie, what's good, gang? How you feeling, bro? Boy, Robo Stars in here. Yo, give a shout out to my boy Robo Stars real quick. Give a shout out to my boy Rob.
It can be for some, most treat it as a lifestyle, which is what I do. So kind of think of it
a lifestyle.
As
so you be going around your house, shitting in diapers. You be putting that shit away. Like, isn't that more inconvenient? Like, you can't just go to a toilet. Like, and he says, "Oh, it's not a fetish." Who are you fooling, bro? Who are you fooling, gang? Number one, you're part of the Sonic community. That's already strike one. Number two, you wearing diapers. That's strike two. Number three, fuck you, nigga. Yeah, that's strike three. Talk about GN. You're damn, yo. What y'all on the chat? What y'all on? How you been, Rob? Did you stream today? I was at work most of the day, so I couldn't see.
To on a daily basis, so I guess that's the abridged.
Yeah, touch it. What'd you play?
Other information that was presented in the ED page regarding Richard was his MySpace and OkCupid accounts. OkCupid was a popular dating site back then. Here, Richard would post long-winded paragraphs about his personal experience of being lonely and single. Valentine's Day, a secular holiday fabricated by the greeting card industry that only contributes to emotional affliction. How can someone truly share a psych system with couples making out a few steps shy of you when commercials are constantly endorsing jewelry and painting a false depiction of what the happy relationship is supposed to be?
Damn, nigga, just say you're lonely. Damn, what the fuck?
I abstain from all female companionship, especially since I've not been fortunate enough to experience true love.
Oh, he's
this
on his
page
Christian
exposed Richard to the whole world, but it didn't actually seem to have any effect on him, as he once again got back to his ambition to make a Sonic fan film after he was contacted by another infamous Sonic community member, Spax3. But even this wouldn't go well, with Spax threatening to file a lawsuit against.
Still staying up late gaming solo?
Oh my god, I'm not gaming solo, I'm live streaming solo.
Companion for your
what's
playtime.
this?
I noticed that the enemy jungle Ramus.
Confidence up.
I can have an AI anime girl talk shit to me while I play games. I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna download this and make a video out of it. I want to do this. Yes, download. Thank you, nigga.
Richard for
wow, an ad that was actually useful? What the fuck? Damn, that shit better not have been a fucking Chinese pirate virus to get into my PC and shit, bro. I swear. Crazy fold, holy fold. Come on, like, you can't lie. That's not interesting. Bro, I'm making that shit a video. Fuck it, bro.
This issue. And like any other fight on the internet,
Friendly
nothing came
fire.
out.
All
But
right,
despite
nigga.
all of this,
All right,
Richard's
nigga,
attempt
come
to make
on.
a Sonic film continued, and he ended up annoying the headquarters of Sega. In 2009, they sent him another cease and desist notice to stop him from pestering them continuously. This blow was huge, as Richard would stop posting on the forums again, only to appear on another site, this time on YouTube, under the username A Not Hall Resident.
How can anybody find this remotely entertaining, or even enjoyable for that matter? I could barely get through an hour of this game,
game
and I'm
is he
already
talking
finding
about?
myself
Damn.
getting frustrated over it.
Yo,
I won't
you
be
know,
going
this
over
is
every aspect of
exactly
Richard's
me when I play Marvel Rivals.
YouTube channel, which unfortunately or fortunately has been lost. But I'll talk about the one video that brought him in front of a wider audience. It was a reaction video to the Sonic 4 game trailer.
Sonic 4. Oh yeah, Sonic 4 was pretty ass. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Flashy Lil Skies dot. Damn, what the fuck? Or be a furry for life? How you know I fuck with Lil Skies like that? I mean, like, I'll be a furry nigga. Fuck it, bro.
This response
Fuck
from
it,
Richard, while seemingly normal,
Anyway, I shall depart. All right, safety derp. How we going?
made him a target of many Sonic fans' hate, who believed he was nitpicking the faults. And due to the many comments and hate on his video, Richard decided to delete it.
I removed the string of friend videos because apparently this generation is devoid of intelligence and would rather drink the Sega Kool-Aid than think for themselves.
To which another user replied,
Have fun watching old episodes of Set AM every night, alone in your bedroom.
That's projection right there.
Another video on his channel was him justifying and informing the world about who adult really are.
And what you do is you just kind of transport yourself back into that innocent moment of childhood.
Also, he's literally an age regressor. He's age
There's
regressor.
nothing about it.
After all these events, Richard would slowly reduce his presence online, while the documentation of his activities was only increasing. One site after ED that helped with this was Kiwi Farms, which was like Reddit for online harassment. Eventually, in 2022, Richard would claim on Twitter that he quit being an ADDL. But some users dug deeper and found out that he was still active on Reddit in the ABDL subreddits under the username Munkin Plastic, and he would post disturbing requests for babysitters to take care of him. And in a similar fashion, Richard continues to be exposed.
Wait, hold on. Let me read this.
Hi there. I'm seeking an open-minded woman into diapers and regression. Simply a female who would like to watch cartoons, color and play with, either be my caretaker mommy or a pamper princess playdate that could develop into something more. I live in an adult nursery complete with a queen-size crib, plushies, toys, candy section, and lots of diapers. It's an environment that truly captures the innocence of being a toddler in a wholesome manner. In addition, I hold weekend playdates
for little. What the fuck? No. Don't be getting actual kids involved, nigga. What the fuck?
For littles. If you want to hang out with others, that's fine too. It's like a daycare. I'm 5'9", slender, geeky, artsy, youthful complexion. Don't flatter me. Either reply to this message or PM me. Plus, I'll gladly share pics of my nursery or of myself privately. Just a note, I will only respond to those that live in the HF Bay area and are over 18.
Yeah, he wants some pussy. That's it. That's quite literally what this message boils down to. This nigga wants some pussy. He's hungry, thirsty, starving for some pussy, and he can't get any, so he wants someone that's degenerate as him, so he can get degenerate pussy. Hey, was I accurate? Guys, was I accurate? Was I accurate with that? Let me be honest. GT and his bitch, what's good, gang? Add farting sound effects while you read that. Oh, damn, you right. I should have had it up quick to that shit.
To this day, the most recent comment was
go to
left
sleep.
on
Gotta go to school tomorrow. Good night, yo. Safety, cancerous. Have a good one, bro.
19th,
Love you, bro.
But still, his love saga of Sonic will seem very normal compared to what the next person did.
Voice impressions are hilarious. Thank you, bro.
When Jason Kriver showed a liking for the Sonic the Hedgehog,
God, who's this?
His parents didn't think much of it, as they knew that kids frequently obsessed over fictional characters. On top of that, Jason was medically autistic, so it wasn't something to worry about. But still, this obsession gave rise to something very disturbing. It all started when Jason turned, as he unknowingly stumbled upon two things.
Holy, that is rough. Holy. That's...
It all started when Jason turned...
Look at him. Let's look at him. Wait, let's take... Jesus, this player build is like... This player build was built from a lifetime of gooning and being hunched over in a chair. Wait. I had to correct my
He stumbled
posture
upon
real
two
quick.
things.
I was over
One
here
was Sonic the Hedgehog,
projecting.
and the
I was
other
over
one
here
was a disturbing
projecting.
practice called sounding. To explain it in a PG
Oh
it's the
my
practice of
God!
inserting long objects like pens and pencils
I
into
know what
one's
it is,
private organ.
unfortunately. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Jason got into this habit, and it didn't end well for him. Once he used a rusty nail, and the ensuing trauma to his organs sent him into a coma for around 15 days. After this recovery, Jason stopped sounding once and for all. But as if compensating for it, his Sonic obsession grew even more. At first,
How do you explain that to the doctor, bro? Like, deadass, how do you explain that to the doctor? Like, do you have no shame afterwards? I'm pretty sure first day he went home, he tried that shit again.
Jason was just a typical Sonic fan who frequented chat rooms and forums. And eventually he named himself J Sonic, a combination of his favorite—
No, oh my God, it's this nigga. Oh my God, and then they give me this fucking ad. All right, Base 44.
You, just you, building your app on Base 44.
Can I build an app that tells me how the fuck to stop getting these bullshit ass ads, please?
character's name
Sonic,
and of
come
course his
for
own
me,
name.
please,
It was
bro.
also
I
at this
need
time
you.
in 2007 when J Sonic made himself a DeviantArt account. And this is where things get completely weird, as J Sonic revealed to the world a deep-rooted fantasy about his love for his Sonic plush toy. This wasn't
What?
day kind of love, but something that involved a physical side to it, and it will be clearer if we read a post he made in 2008.
I want to tell everyone who watches me that I'm a plushophile. Now, I have many Sonic plush.
A plushophile. A plushophile. What the
toys. All of them only Sonic the Hedgehog. A couple of them are out for display purposes. A few others are in my private drawer. One for snuggling while I'm in bed sleeping, and the other one for making love with. I adore Sonic. And
how do you fuck a plushie? There's nothing to there's nothing to touch. There's nothing. Is this what he's done to your people? I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to listen to that. I'm sorry you had to listen to that, little
have been a plushophile since I was 20.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll protect you from him. I'll protect you
Although
from
I'm still
him.
a plushophile, I'm still a true Sonic fan, and a loyal one also. Sonic is my plush boyfriend.
Not surprisingly, his
Okay,
account
yeah.
quickly got banned from
Nah, I can't be holding you while listening to this shit. Get the fuck over there, bro.
site, and this made him realize he had nothing in common with other Sonic fans. And this is when he found solace by posting on another website called Fur Affinity, which was a website for furry enthusiasts. And it speaks volumes that even on a website that hosts relatively interesting people, J Sonic managed to get himself banned in 2022 for
Damn,
trying
how you get banned in a sea full of degenerates, bro?
to coerce a younger user into seeing
Okay, that makes sense.
W content. This obviously led people to label him as a PDF file.
Thanks for wanting to be my friend on here, although I need to warn you. Are you above 18? I'm totally NSFW, but on the server I try to be as safe for work as I can. I'm actually... Okay.
I am 42.
I am 42.
42 years old. Grown ass man!
Just don't tell anyone and it will be fine. I will just tell you that I have intimate relations with a Sonic plush toy, without me even showing your pictures or anything. I'm very uncomfortable with this. I thought you would be. Not everyone's okay with this.
There was other evidence that proved that J Sonic might be a PDF file, but he kept denying it. Finally though, he confessed it on Twitter.
Blocked me. I will admit that, yes. I did show private parts to someone younger, but they ambushed me. They said they were
ambushed me. How? What? They said that they were very horny for Sonic. Also, what? Dog, what? Dog, I can't even like fathom what the fuck, bro.
excited for Sonic also. I hang my head in shame because of this.
But these events, despite their nature, would only be background noise.
Poor plushie, bro. Yo,
compared to
free
what was at the
Sonic,
center
bro.
of the
Free
stage.
Sonic,
This
man.
is the Sonic plushie he used.
Oh! How do you were fucking the Sonic plushie till it looked like this?
Years. And it is
Gang. This nigga Sonic looks like invincible after a fight, bro. What the fuck? Yo, free Sonic, bro. Free Sonic out the cage, gang. Free Sonic, bro, please.
unwashed. Now, one user named Justin revealed that they sold J-Sonic a Sonic plushie on eBay. And after selling the plushie, Justin expected he would hear no more from his overly enthusiastic but kind buyer. But he was indeed wrong. A few days later, J-Sonic hits him up with a very shocking message in which he apologized for something he'd done to the toy.
I'm almost ashamed to write you back. I've been in a cutting phase for several months now, and I have to cut up the plush toy to where it's only his head now. Money on it. And I've even gone to buy another one because I feel guilty about going all barbaric on it. But I blame it on the 2 vaccines, an adrenaline rush that has caused me to cut up this Sonic plush toy.
Yeah. Don't let this nigga get a cat, bro.
Fully realized what it was all about and offered consolation to J-Sonic. But then when Justin talked about his weird eBay customer to his friends, they quickly pointed out that it might be none other than the actual J-Sonic himself, the infamous Sonic.
Yo, is he still like on the internet? Is J-Sonic still with us?
And this became more certain when
holy shit, who is this?
Found out what J-Sonic wrote in his recent blog.
Well, I finally snapped again.
Oh god, I hope he didn't do nothing to that nigga in the wheelchair.
Moved his entire body, just his head.
I hope he didn't like. Yeah, I got this Sonic costume. Put it on. Put on the fucking Sonic costume. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, put it on. Oh my god, Sonic, you're here. Sonic, you're here. Oh my god, Sonic, it's you. Yeah, that's probably exactly like 1-to-1 what he was like, bro. I could only imagine that the fear in that man's heart. Flashlight, go of us. My bad for grabbing y'all, bro.
And also didn't take J-Sonic much time to get a new plush toy, to which he even gave a new name, Sonic the Hawk. But even this plushie would face destruction in J-Sonic's hands.
I haven't been doing so well with this plush toy, because now it's like cut down to where I only have his face intact. He was expensive as well, $127, and I had to go do this.
Damn, that much for a plushie?
That these 2 vaccines were the culprit of me cutting up.
What vaccines are you talking about, bro?
Not 2, but 4.
I don't know. I took my vaccines. That shit didn't lead me to fucking plowing my Sonic doll and cutting it up.
Plush toys. I can just kick myself for doing that.
As this saga got bigger, it also got more popular, and in 2023, J-Sonic felt the need to make his first public appearance to explain himself to all the trolls.
It's me, J-Sonic, and I have a message for...
Oh my god, he's real.
All you trolls, I'm not a...
Are you sure about that?
Plush file, not the... Okay.
Naturally, this backfired, and J-Sonic had to just keep to himself from that.
Oh my god, like imagine walking past this nigga in public.
Moment
bro.
on, away from the internet. But while J-Sonic might
that
seem like an
probably smells crazy.
extreme case, there's another individual whose story still manages to give night.
Here we go. Now we're in the meat and potatoes section of the video. Internet lore. Let's go.
Online.
Which ultimately led to him having an relationship with his own mother.
That right there,
that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
What the fuck? They made Snoop Dogg a damn... What the fuck? Sensei? What the fuck?
On August 1st, 2021, officers from the Henrico County Police Department get an order to arrest an individual.
I love how Smiler Friends references his dad. Yo, I remember that episode.
Who was
Do you realize something?
In a hotel, and when officers knocked on the door, it was open.
All right, let's catch up on our Christory. Yo, where my Christorians at? Where my Christorians at? Yo, Christorians in the chat, unite, bro. Unite, bro. I kind of missed a little bit of my Chris Chan lore, but I want to catch up, bro.
By Christina Chandler.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Chandler.
Okay, can you come out for a second?
I forgot this nigga became, I'm gonna shut up. Shut up. Oh my god, is that what the fuck happened to that medallion? Oh my god.
Seeming a bit eccentric, still managed to have a normal, sometimes even cheerful conversation with them. But quickly the conversation would change, as the police were being watched from afar by some suspicious individuals.
There is nothing illegal in the room and nothing illegal in the bag.
And then when they were escorting Chris or Christina to the police vehicle, the number of onlookers increased. And they even started talking to Christina and shouting, "The merge is coming."
Okay, the merge coming. It's happening now. We're on the very last
god.
This confused the whole team of police who weren't informed about the dark history.
Yo, imagine being a prisoner in a holding cell. Like, for example, you got booked because you're like loitering, for example. Or like, I don't know, some petty shit like some dude stealing from Walmart, bro. Imagine a dude stealing from Walmart and then Chris Chan gets put in the same cell as you, gang. Nigga, I'm turning my life around immediately, gang. I like, bro, I don't want to be anywhere near this nigga, bro.
Of the individual they were arresting. Christopher Weston Chandler was born in 1982 to Bob and Barbara Chandler. While this was a happy event for the couple, it was something that was filled with misgivings since the beginning. For starters, Bob was 42 and Barbara was 50 when Chris was born.
Old
This high
parents.
parental age raised the chances of the child having some developmental delays or other abnormalities. And sadly, this is exactly what happened as Chris was diagnosed with autism. But at the beginning, nothing of this nature
Nigga,
was
that ain't
apparent.
just normal autism. That is like fucking, nigga, that is ultra, this nigga has ultra instinct autism, bro.
In Chris. Another issue was that Bob and Barbara were both alcoholics who frequently hired a babysitter named Rosh to keep an eye on their son. While she was mostly nice to him, Chris would later blame her for his autism in his early YouTube videos.
And I came over to her and said something. And,
Bro, autistic people are cool, bro. Don't let this nigga tarnish or like make you think less of yourself, bro. You are, all of y'all are great. This nigga just is not great.
She
Let's
was
be
kind of
honest.
angry at me because I interrupted her phone call. That she locked me in a room for nothing but toys, and she just locked me in there. Well, that's how my autism began.
Chris' high school phase was important because this was the time he first
Why he
encountered
look high as fuck?
Sonic and realized that by mixing two fictional characters, he could build others. And this is when he created a character that would go on to become something synonymous with it. It was a mixture of Sonic and Pikachu, and the reason he created it was for a class project in which students weren't allowed to use copyrighted characters. And finally, Chris used two
That
copyrighted
teacher probably didn't even know what the fuck he created.
characters to create a new one. After graduating from high school in the year 2000, Chris would join Virginia Community College and enroll in the computer-aided drafting and design course. And even after high school, he continued working on Sonic Shoe, even distributing newsletters on campus. Behind all this, however, Chris was deeply unsatisfied with college life, as people didn't approach him. He also very desperately wanted a girlfriend, which led him to sit on his college campus with a sign that read,
Oh my god, it was this. I want a girlfriend free girl, a boyfriend free girl. That's what he was saying. No blacks. You can't be fat. Yo, pussy gotta be shaved. Yo, you got money. That's exactly what his shit was.
20-year-old and single male.
If any men read this huge sign, mind your own business.
A cute 18 to 21 single female and companion.
The name he gave for this method
What
of
the
finding a
fuck,
girlfriend
bro?
was Love Quest, and naturally this put him in hot water with the dean of the college, Mary Lee Walsh. Initially, Mary only warned him about
Oh, yo, Mary Lee Walsh, she was a big op for this man, Chris.
the sign. But despite these warnings, Chris continued his love quest and had to be called to the dean's office again, where a normal conversation quickly turned into something else, when Chris suddenly started to talk aloud with Sonic Shoe, and after being asked to stop, he cursed at her in a fit of rage, and this led to him being suspended from the college for a whole year. Later in his life, Chris would then start drawing obscene drawings of the people he hated. One such person was Mary. During his college phase, Chris actually managed to become friends with a girl named Megan Schroeder. While it may seem surprising that she took a friendly interest in him, in hindsight it might have been only because she'd recently suffered from a bad breakup. But despite this, Chris began to make inappropriate moves on her, which eventually led her to accuse him of harassment. All the ups and downs in Chris' life resulted in him escaping this reality by creating comics, and this would be the Sonic Shoe comics. Although initially it was only meant to be about this one fictional character, slowly real incidents from Chris' life started seeping into it, and after some time,
Oh yeah, and then he started putting like actual characters from his life into the comic. Oh my god.
the comics started affecting his actual life.
Yo, this nigga's generational run ruined the reputation of the Sonic community to this day, bro.
Shoe was first noticed by some users on 4chan who stumbled upon it by chance, and this led them to the creator, who was Chris. Another instance of Chris' early fame was when one user who went to the same college as Chris posted on this Something Awful forum about the Love Quest incident.
This guy used to leave business cards at my school's library, where he would hang out for hours looking for a boyfriend-free girl. This is how I first learned of him. From here, I developed something of an obsession, culminating last summer when I made a special trip to a gaming store and local hangout where he posted he was very bit as interesting as I'd imagined. I present to you Sonic Shoe.
This post wasn't even related to the real topic of the thread, but it still ended up interesting so many people that they created a separate thread topic for him. And without Chris being aware, multiple people online started to take an interest in his story and comic. And this cascaded into the creation of an ED article on it by Jason Henwall. Now Chris eventually found out about this, and when he did, he wasn't happy because he found the article to be damaging to
jump scare warning, jump scare warning, come on gang.
Reputation. To counter this, he would release a YouTube video naively asking the creators to remove the ED page on him.
Take them down, please. I'm asking. As an innocent victim of misunderstanding, just take down your web pages.
What
or
the fuck?
I'm
Inaudible.
asking.
He said
As
innocent
an
victim.
victim of
Innocent victim, bro.
misunderstanding, just take down your web pages or add them to positively better
Or
reflect
edit them.
my feelings as an individual.
But of course, this didn't end up happening, and enraged, Chris began adding weird things to the page, and one of these was a drawing of him doing a very inappropriate thing to his friend Megan. While this was posted to damage the ED page, it ended up backfiring, as Megan found out that Chris had been drawing her like this. Chris initially captioned the pic, "Your sister has something for me."
What the hell?
This led many to imagine that
he had V-Lone on? Damn, I didn't know he was valid like that.
His own fictional sister named Krista. The caption was meant for John Schwerber, Megan's brother, whom Chris mistakenly believed to be behind the trolls. Megan obviously lost trust in Chris, even though he promised never to do something like this again. But their friendship ended, and so people got more of a reason to continue trolling.
Yeah, I don't need, after Megan, that's your fault. After the first segment of this happening, even before this happened, you should have known, yeah, I should not be associating with this nigga.
Pranking Chris online. One of the most shocking pranks committed on Chris was when people made him believe that he had an online girlfriend.
The crazy thing is he's still like roaming around to this day. I think he got freed after he did that shit to his mom.
Named Blanca Weiss. This identity was created by 3 users. Ricky.
Oh, we got another ad. Fantastic. What's it gonna be this time? Cyber Power. Ooh, hold on. Free PC sponsorship. Yo, Cyber Power.
Ricardo 123, Icarus 69, and Nurse Iki-chan, who under the guise of Blanca emailed Chris. Believing it to be a real girl, Chris began doing anything to please her, and he went as far as photographing
jump scare.
The real objective behind all of this was to get Chris to give them his Sonic Shoe medallion, one of his most prized possessions. This necklace,
they were trying to get a fucking grade S cursed object. Oh, I would have done the same thing.
Became part of his trademark style and his identity, and the pranksters asked Chris to send this exact medallion, and Chris, thinking this would increase his chances with Blanca, sent it. Inevitably, Chris was deeply hurt when his quote-unquote girlfriend posted a video of slowly breaking the medallion to pieces on YouTube.
Damn, that motherfucker tough as hell. They gotta got a whole knife stabbing that bitch.
The fact that
she stabbed it like 3 times and it still didn't break.
All this time, which led to him being even more depressed, added to the fact that he was alone with his widowed mother after his father died in 2011. Chris came to realize how his online persona was affecting him, so he stopped responding to trolls and stopped frequenting the online forums. But this still didn't stop him from igniting drama in his real life. In October of 2011, Chris and his mother Barb were arrested for assault on Michael Snyder, the manager at the game store that Chris frequented and where he had a long history of causing trouble, and so he was banned from entering it in 2008. But upon hearing that the management had changed and assuming that Michael wasn't employed there anymore, Chris and Barb visited the store. But unfortunately, Michael was still indeed there, and they exited the store, but not without injuring Michael by dashing him with their car. When the police were called, Barb even assaulted the police officer, and the ensuing legal battle sucked much of the money that Bob had left, leaving the mother and son in deep financial crisis. In response to this, Chris started selling his artwork on Facebook to his fans, but the money he actually got, he spent irresponsibly on buying toys to place in his already crowded room, in which he spent more and more time, as the little friends he had started to abandon him one by one. This wasn't without reason either, but due to the fact that Chris was becoming increasingly antisocial and homophobic. In an email to Megan, he wrote,
"Yes, I'm a homophobe. I fear them all, and I fear the tormenting temptations of falling off
I
the straight
fear them all? Oh, so he's like actually homophobic. This nigga's scared of gay people. He don't even hate him. He don't even hate him. He's just scared.
But then I mentally, sometimes from a DVD, and if you'll pardon the expression, shove some pee in my face. I tell you what, if I ever stoop down to change
Bro is
my
still
path,
making
I might as well
content on
get it.
YouTube. I heard he still has a Twitter. I didn't know he still had a YouTube.
Gender
Isn't his
change.
shit like Quickville, like Guardian or some shit? I'm gonna look it up again.
And this would prove to be peak irony because in 2014, Chris would claim that he is transition and that people should start referring to him with female pronouns. For people,
Yo, you want to know why he did this, by the way? To get pussy. He did this as an attempt to get some pussy. That's why Chris did this. He did this as an attempt to get pussy.
observing the sun transformation, it seemed like Chris' mental state was dropping lower and lower, and it seemed like he didn't learn anything from his past mistakes. When in December of that year, Chris again attacked an employee at GameStop, earning himself a stay in jail for
Oh
1
yeah,
month.
this was over the Sonic Boom shit, right? He sprayed painted. He sprayed him with a mace after Sonic's arms were blue.
And a $540 fine. The financial condition only worsened when Bart was sued by 2 banks because she didn't pay $20,000 of debt. But despite that, Chris still managed to spend around $6,000 buying new toys and consoles during the crisis. He thought it would be smart if he begged for money on the internet with thousands of dollars worth of collectibles behind it. But one event during this time that holds special significance looking back now is a comment from Chris on a Facebook post. This post was about a mother and son in Mexico who were involved in an inappropriate relationship with each other. And while every other comment felt disgusted by this, Chris was the only one who didn't, and in fact actively defended the couple.
Anyhow, who among everyone in this world has not had a dream of having relations with one of their parents? Never, ever. I myself did have dreams of having relations with my mother. Although it's quite a controversial topic, there are circumstances where there would not be so much harm as one may think. Fear or belief.
To which the user replied,
Christine Weston Chandler, I'm sure I don't need to say this, but don't engage in this. It's a mistake you'll never be able to take back. I have not and I would not.
But then came the COVID-19 pandemic, when people were restricted to their homes. Chris was fed up with his failures of getting a girl, but no one imagined to what length this desire for a woman would take.
Prostitute gang. Actually, nigga, I don't even think a prostitute would step near that shit, gang.
On the 9th of July,
if I'm a prostitute, nigga, I'm scamming the fuck out of you.
July 27th, 2021, Chris, while on a call with one of his friends, Bella, who was in fact a troll, began to confess about what he and his mother were up to. And hearing these details, Bella immediately started recording the call. And after that, even
bro, just going ahead and sharing this with you, fresh experience on the strictly confidential, just between you and I. So yes, Barb and I just had another romp in the hay, and oh my god, what the fuck? I'm not reading the rest
off the
of that.
chat.
Yeah,
It seemed like Chris
I'm not reading the rest of that
was
shit.
itching to publicize the fact of his relationship with his mother. In his chats, he went into extreme and disturbing details about how he made his mother happy. With enough evidence at her hands, Bella released this information publicly, which caused such outrage that people who didn't even know the whole Chris Chan story started talking about it. And so in no time, Chris and Barb were separated by authorities, and Chris went on to stay in a hotel. And this is where the Henrico Police Department arrested him. He was eventually charged for engaging in inappropriate relations with family members. And while awaiting trial for a felony, Chris began acting in more extreme manners by claiming that he was Jesus and that the merge was happening. For Chris, the merge was an apocalypse.
Okay. This is probably like one of the only cases you could plead insanity and win the case. Because this nigga's a nutball.
The world came to an end.
In all senses of the word, Chris is a nutball.
During this very behavior, the trial was postponed, and Chris was sent to a mental institution instead. In 2022, there weren't any news about it, and people speculated that this might be the end of the saga, but it wasn't. In March of 2023, after spending 2 years in jail, Chris was released, all thanks to his lawyer, Dale Halberg, who used his
How the fuck was he even able to afford a lawyer, bro?
to be tried differently. And while the charges
Don't tell me people donated.
Stayed, Chris managed to get himself out of jail. But after a few days, even the charges were dropped on August 25th, 2023. And ever since then, Chris had been keeping to himself and making few appearances online.
Oh god, so he's free and out there in the world. Oh my gosh. All right, okay. That video made me want to throw away every single Sonic plushie and every single Sonic game that I have. I don't want to live on this earth anymore at the moment in GTA, of course. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great, beautiful day. We're on Twitch right now. Thank you guys for everyone that's in the stream. Pop out to the Twitch. I might be live right now, and you never know. Follow. We're almost at 1,000 followers on Twitch, and subscribe on YouTube. We're almost at 15K. Let's get to 20K before the end of the summer. Before summer even starts, we can get to 20K. I believe it. All right, anyways, love you guys. Hope you guys have a great, beautiful day. Safety. Anyway. Okay. Wow. Put something nice like Thrag versus Godzilla. Is that a thing? Where's Thrag versus Godzilla? Oh yeah, we're not gonna look at that now, bro. We're not gonna look at this now. We're gonna discuss that Smash game, bro. And we're gonna we still need to play Trees Hate You. I'm quitting YouTube. This nigga lying his ass off, bro. All right, Thrag versus Godzilla. Oh, this is real. Okay, let's watch Thrag versus Godzilla then. What the fuck? Evolved Godzilla versus Thrag. Oh, I didn't know this is real, but I'm into it. Let's go. Fanboy warning. Both Thrag and Godzilla are my favorite characters. No disrespect is intended, either regardless of outcome. Keep debate civil. How are we gonna keep this civil? Damn, who animated this?
However strong you think you are, Thrag is stronger.
How do we beat him?
You can't, bro.
You don't.
You don't. Oh, where'd Godzilla come from? Oh, shit. Man, he making that nigga say, yes, daddy. Oh, Godzilla versus Thrag. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm here for it. Could Thrag even, could Godzilla even do shit to Thrag? I feel like Thrag has done shit bigger than Godzilla has.
I don't know.
Shit! Let's make this quick.
Better look behind you there, buddy. Wait, so who summoned all of them to this world? Was it just some fanboy that wanted them to fight?
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, hold on.
God, you're hideous.
Damn, he's there.
Step aside, kid.
What the fuck? He wasn't even in front of you. What? Where did this come? What? Oh, that's Aura right there. Holy.
Show me who you are.
Oh, lineup looks crazy too. Oh shit.
Yes.
What the hell? They got the monkeys cheering on. Oh, I'm locked in. Let's go.
I've been waiting for this.
Also, they want Thrag to kill Godzilla, and they want Godzilla to kill Thrag. Okay, I'm with it. Place your bets right now. Damn.
That's all.
Yeah, okay. I might have my money on Thrag right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no. Oh.
Yo, Godzilla's already leaking.
Get up and hit me like a god.
That shit's bad obvious. He can just dodge that shit.
Now we're talking.
Oh, damn, never mind.
Good.
You got a nosebleed out of him.
So do they have any weak spots or anything?
Yeah, there he goes. That's about it.
Oh, shit. Yo, who even thought of this? This is tough. Oh, yes. Oh, we hit him in the nuts. Oh, God.
Piss me off.
Jeez. What the fuck? Yo, I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I know nothing about Godzilla's feats or nothing, bro.
No more fucking things. One of us dies today.
I don't remember Thrag saying the F word.
Yes.
Jeez. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, yeah, Godzilla's cooked. Oh, shit. What the fuck? He's beating that nigga into the moon.
I choose death.
Oh! Oh, that nigga destroyed the moon. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, Godzilla's not done? I thought he got his skull cracked. He's gonna blast him into the sun? That can't be that strong. Come on. Damn. Oh, wait, Godzilla's on that? Oh, he went better than turn out? Oh, shit. Who's gonna win? Does Thrag still got it? Godzilla got one last breath in? He crashed into the surface of the sun? Or was that the... Oh, Thrag... Did Thrag die? What happened? What happened?
Jesus.
Godzilla won that shit? No way. Godzilla won? Yes. He won. That nigga won. Oh, my bad. My bad. Shit.
Wow. Oh, wow.
What? That was tough though. Wait, he's weakened though. Just hop in and kill that nigga. Oh shit.
Hey. Thanks.
Now they're going back to their universe. I have no idea any of the lore of the Godzilla movies.
Yes. With loaded fries.
Yup. All right. That was a great fucking video. I want to look up who's going to win on ChatGPT just to confirm, because I don't know if Godzilla really wins that, bro. Is Godzilla really like that, guys? Is Godzilla really like that? For those of y'all that know Godzilla lore, is he really like that? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT who would win in the fight, Godzilla versus Thrag. Okay. What was it called? Enhanced Godzilla or some shit? Evolve Godzilla. Okay, Evolve Godzilla versus Thrag. Evolved Godzilla versus Thrag. Okay, who would win? Who would win? A fight between Evolved Godzilla and Thrag is pretty interesting because it's basically a planetary kaiju versus an elite comic book super warrior. Let's break it down. Evolved Godzilla, key traits, 300 feet tall, enhance durability, big advantage, raw scale, area destruction. Thrag, invincible, key trait, strong as Viltrumite, far above Omni-Man, faster than light, travel in spell. What the fuck? He could travel faster than light? Godzilla in raw lifting power, sheer size. Thrag in focus striking power, can rip through opponents. Speed. Thrag is absurdly faster. Okay, yeah. Thrag. Okay, so Godzilla scale wise for strength. Okay, so this is a tie. I'll say tie for strength. Speed. Thrag. Durability. Thrag's durability is more concentrated and combat tested. Okay, so I guess they're saying. Okay, Thrag. So Thrag. Godzilla. Okay, so Thrag, tie, verdict, why? Okay, Thrag with high difficulty. Okay, so I knew I wasn't bugging. Thrag would definitely beat that nigga. Okay. All right, anyways, I don't know if I'll make this a video or not, but appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great, beautiful day. Let me know what you guys thought of this fucking battle down below. Anyways, safety and goodbye. All right, anyways, oh my God, bro. I'm already mad tired, bro. I told y'all at the beginning of the stream, bro, I did not plan on streaming today. Actually, I was going to stream, but then, like, when I was on my way home, I'm like, damn, nah, nigga, I'm mad fucking tired, bro. Like, work just drained the fuck
I
out
don't
of me,
give
bro.
a fuck.
Fuck you. All right, anyways, but yeah, bro. That's my mindset. But yeah. Also, I'm almost done. I'm not even almost done coming out the locks, but I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. Is your Sonic plush okay? Yeah, he's okay. I just had to put him to the side so he didn't need to, so he couldn't watch any of the shit that we were looking at. All right. Anyways, oh my God, bro. I'm tired, bro. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end stream. This has been very, very cool. This has been very, very fun. We're gonna do a stream probably tomorrow or the day after. I'm gonna let y'all know, definitely in Discord down below. I'm gonna let y'all know with Discord. But anyways, it's been really fun. Let me see who's live. I might raid someone. Might hit a nigga with a raid. Pull up on your block with a big blade. Smoke an exact nigga braid. Bow like bow. Like bow like growl boom. Like growl boom. Like growl boom. Alright, yeah, we gonna hit my nigga Sholey with a raid, bro. Go show my nigga Sholey some love. Let's show that boy some love. Hold up. Sholey KNS. Let's tap in with him. Yo, show my boy mad love. Just stay tuned to his stream. He chilling, he getting lit. All right, love y'all. Hope y'all have a great, beautiful day. We gonna head out for the night. Stay in stream for a little bit for the raid. Stay tuned for my boy Sholey. He gonna entertain y'all for a bit and tell him I sent you. Tell him Flashy sent you, gang. All right. Anyways, love y'all. Hope y'all have a great, beautiful day. Safety. And goodbye. All right, now I can say slurs.